little bit in the interview. For some tested skills, y'all know this man said freestyling is his thing. Where he come from, no stumbling, no fumbling, no mumbling, let's go.
Alright. I'm fly like I'm a hero. I don't want your girl, she a zero. I'm a Taurus, not a Leo. I look good. I got a big, not an ego. I get money, not vex. Treat her right, it's not always about sex. Then making my ex. Your mix isn't the thing unless I'm in it, no checks. I take your girl for fun. My lyrics hot as the sun. I'm not a player to be pun. I get so high, I feel like a daze. Never lost myself in the craze. Lost the haters in something like a maze. Never stop, I'm just way too above the lays. The drip is what they crave, so I turn it into a rave. And just so you know, I'm on my own way.
Yo, Royal Crown Spotlight back in the building. Got a new guest to y'all today. We'll let him introduce himself.
Well, I go by Gas Master Sluggod. It's more clout than anything, so don't dwell on it too much.
Alright, cool. So you just starting off with the music, right?
Yes, I am.
So how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing this since I was little. Since I was like real little. Just freestyling with friends. We get in a circle, kick it old school. Just freestyle off the top, anything freestyle. And that's pretty much where I started.
So how long have you been recording?
Man, I've been recording for a few years now. Not too many, about 3 years, I say. So about a year to 3 years.
You have your new single out right now, right?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your single, man.
Alright, well, I hopped on the track with Lil Trip, and he's also a Nashville rapper, and he's hot, up and coming new artist. And I hopped on the track with Lil Trip, and from there we just took off.
What's the name of that single?
First.
So Lil Trip came up with the name. So it's originally his single, and you're featured on it, or is your single and he's featured on it?
It's my single, but I did it unorthodox. I had him on the hook. But it's still in production, so there's room for error and there's room for corrections and mistakes. So I'm not putting anything past. I might go back and change this or change that because it's still in the works.
Gotcha. All right. So speaking of your single, you getting ready to shoot the video for the single, right?
Yeah.
This gonna be your first official video?
Yeah.
Are you ready for that?
Yeah, definitely.
Tell the people where you from, man.
Alright, I'm from here, Nashville, Tennessee. I grew up here. That's pretty much it for that. 615, that's all I can say.
What is it like for you growing up in Nashville?
Oh man, it's an experience. I can definitely say that because I got to see things from my point of view, which was like having a different background, coming from a different family, looking at things in a completely different way, and I actually got to experience it. So and not everybody can say that. Not everybody can say that they were they went down this road or they took that path or they met this person. Not everybody can say that. So I say it's definitely been an experience.
Okay, so when you say you come from a different family, what you mean by that?
Well, my dad, my dad's black. I don't want to bring race into it, but just I'd say it's a different background, and I think I really I live up to it, and like I said, it's an experience. So I like to, that's really what it is, just an experience.
It's cool. I mean, that's definitely one of the most talked about topics at this moment, and it's crazy that you brought that up. Because a lot of young men, especially rappers or artists, don't too much bring it up unless it's brought up to them. But coming up, facing that, from different backgrounds, have you faced any racism?
No. I can't recall any time that I faced racism. But I can recall having, friends that say, this happened or so-and-so went through this, and it caught me by surprise because I didn't know people still thought that way. It's 2021 and people still got the putting people down mindset. Nah, I don't think like that. I'm more up, positivity and prosperous.
Right. So have you lived anywhere else outside of Nashville?
Um, nah, I did move when I was younger. We would always move around. Though, like we'd go to different states. You know, like Atlanta, Georgia. You know, we went to Mississippi. Um, you know, we move around. Kentucky, that's another place too.
Yeah, Kentucky. Okay, so you based here in Nashville right now. You know, you're doing your music. Um, so with music wise, you know, rap or quote unquote hip hop is not a big thing in Nashville, for as mainstream wise.
Oh, okay. Well, they call it Music City, but you know, well, I'm gonna just leave it at that because it is Music City for me, and you know, the way I remember it is anything goes. So like, what I mean by when I say anything goes is that it's Music City. So like, any kind of music goes. You know, not just like this genre or you know, not you know, I don't want to exile one genre over the other or something. You know, but it's Music City though.
So I know, you know, Nashville known for Music City,
Yeah.
but you know, nationwide is known for the country music. But since I've been, you know, back and forth out here, it's
I didn't want to say nothing, but yeah, you're correct. You're correct.
What do you think is missing for a Nashville rap artist to, you know, to make it to break onto the mainstream?
He's gotta have that spark, and he's gotta have that. He's gotta have the ability to change, to adapt. You know, and what I mean by that is he's gotta be able to step outside his comfort zone and try something new or try something different. Cause then, like you just said, you know, I don't want it to come from me, but you know, Music City is known for country music. So, like I said, I don't want to just you know exile one genre, but you know, if you want to rap and do hip hop, you know, you really gotta step out your comfort zone and say, okay, well, they listen to that, but they might like this. You know, if I say it like this, or if I say this, or if I say this with that, you know, something.
So
like
would you
that.
collab with a country artist? And if so, who?
Okay. Oh man, that's a good question. I've never really thought about it. I know there are artists that have done it. I can say that. So I wouldn't put it past me. I probably would try dabble in it a little bit. Like I would get a country artist, but who as to who? Let me see. I can't really think of somebody.
You don't listen to country music?
It's not one of my biggest. It's not one of my biggest genres, but I mean, I can't. No names are coming to my head right now. I can't think of no name.
Gotcha. So how would you describe your music, the type of music you make?
Hip hop, rap. Well, I say rap more than hip hop, just for the culture. I'm gonna have to stick with the word culture. It's more for the culture.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I do it for the culture of rap, and you know that says a lot. Because then when you think of culture, that's like everything that's intertwined in it, like you know,
clothing, the style.
Yeah, the style, the look, the clothes. You know, this, that, the bars, what you're saying, who you're talking about. You know, stuff like that.
So artist wise, who would you say has inspired you or inspired your music?
Shine. That's one of the biggest inspirations.
Big Sean?
No, Shine.
Shine
Poe.
Whoa.
Yeah, Shine Poe. You know
wow.
Shine Poe representing for Shine.
Okay, you went way back with it.
Yeah.
Got you. So feature wise, mainstream or local, top 3 artists you would like to collab with. Okay. If you could pick any 3 artists.
Okay, Shine off top. Just put that out there. Who else? Top 3. Okay, Shine. Let me see. Busta Rhymes. Okay. And I want to say Twista, but I don't know. Nah, I'm not gonna make that a part of the 3. But Shine, Busta Rhymes, and P Diddy, definitely P Diddy.
Okay, hey, you went with some legends, man.
Right.
You went with some hard hitters. You know, collabing with those, you have to bring it now.
Yeah, definitely.
It can definitely happen, man. Anything is definitely possible. So always keep that in mind and strive to be the greatest.
Yeah.
You know, to yourself. Cause everybody gonna have their opinion on who the greatest is.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So before music, before you got serious with music, did you see yourself like being anything else professionally?
Oh man, that's kind of a. Nah, I always stuck to music. I always cling to music. Like music was my outlet. So like I'd say I really stuck to it to the point where like that was what I wanted to do in life. I mean, I played sports. I played baseball. Soccer, and as far as the baseball went, like I didn't really think that I was going to be a major league baseball player, but I did see myself being an up and coming hot new artist, rapper
Gotcha.
coming out of Nashville.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So when you say music was your outlet, how was your upbringing, your childhood, adolescent?
Okay, so I'll open up a little bit. I don't have much family here, so the fam that I do have is, for me, it's precious time that I get to spend with them because I don't always get to see them, or I don't always get to like interact with them, or so like I'd say I didn't get to grow up with that. Like, my cousin lived right down the street, or my uncle lived 2 houses down or something like that. I didn't get to grow up with that. So like for me, it's more of like it was something that I learned. It was a learning experience. Like it taught me a lot. Like you gotta man up. You gotta grow up. So growing up, I was kind of like finding my own way to be like man up. You gotta man up. You can't stay down forever. You gotta find something that'll work with you and that you'll work with. So
It's crazy that you brought that up also, because it's like I know you're doing an interview now. Of course, you're in the music, so I'm sure you watch other interviews and things like that. And like a lot of people have been talking lately, especially artists, speaking on their like mental health and manhood and things like that. And you know how, before it was always men had to be tough. Men couldn't cry. Men couldn't show emotions, this, that, and the other. And that's kind of the era you talking about, because you had to teach yourself.
Well, okay. When you put it like that, yeah, like I'd like to, I give a shout out to my pops, my dad, because he was a strong father figure, and he taught me that you gotta man up and that you gotta, take care of your responsibilities and that life comes with responsibilities. So those responsibilities, he instilled within me that I had to man up. That's the best way I could put it. Hey, you gotta man up.
So music was a way for you to let out your emotions.
Yeah, definitely.
Gotcha. So get back on track on the music track. You had a single out first, of course.
First.
You had a video on the way.
Yes, first.
First.
For first, yes, for first.
So are you gonna do open auditions for the video?
I actually got a couple people already that's biting, so might see where that goes. I gotta, I'm gonna have. I don't want to sound sexist or nothing, but I'm gonna have like my male homies in the back. And then I'm gonna have like the females too in the video, but it's not gonna be nothing too, it's gonna be worth watching. Let me put it like that,
Okay. Is it gonna be rated PG?
I'm gonna try to keep it PG. I'm gonna try to keep it PG.
All right. Okay. And anything else like music wise that you have coming up? Any more projects you're working on, or you right now you just mainly focus on your single?
Both. I'm doing both. I'm focused on this single, and then I'm also focusing on coming out with a song by myself that doesn't have a feature on it. Cause I have a lot of songs. I'm not gonna lie, they're in the works, but all the songs that I do have that are in the works, they all have features on them. Nice. So I'm glad I'm glad you brought that up, cause like I'm really trying to make a single where it's just me on the whole song, because that's what I want to do.
Right. I mean, that's what music is.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. So like, I'm glad you brought that up, because I'm definitely trying to bring out a song that's just me on the beat the whole time, you know, like, so they got to deal with me. So, like, you know.
Last but not least, I like to ask everyone this. When you leave this earth, what do you want your legacy to be?
I want it to be that he did it. I want them to be able to say that he did it. You know, like that boy did it. Yeah, you know, that man did it. He did it. Now I just want them to be able to say that he did it. You know, like he wasn't scared. He you know, he stepped out of his comfort zone and he did it. You know, that's what I want.
Alright, so tell the people where they can find you, your social media, your music.
Okay, right now Instagram is the Sluggod __. There's 2 underscores. Not really into much other social media. I got it, but you know, I'm keeping that to myself. You know, I gotta space out my stuff. So yeah, just follow me on Instagram at the Sluggod __.
Alright, gotcha.